You know, as financial advisors, we do a lot of reading, obviously to stay up on the economic times, market trends, and so much more with that. But also it's interesting to kind of just look at all the other things that are happening out there in the world, specifically relating to a lot of what our clients are dealing with. You know, here at Centennial Wealth Advisory, obviously, as you know, we focus on retirement planning, whether that's for those that are nearing retirement or already in retirement. And so I come across this article that I thought I would share with you today from Kiplinger's, and it talked about 7 surprisingly valuable assets to hold in retirement. And I found it interesting, and I heard, I saw the word asset, and so I'm assuming this article is going to be about, stocks or real estate or something like that. And it wasn't. And it was more about, I guess, personal well-being and stuff like that. So let me kind of walk through this because I thought it was really interesting and hopefully you find it well. The first valuable thing they talked about was your health, right? Maintain or try to stay healthy, work to stay healthy. What good is money if we don't have our health, right? So much of our life we spend, going to work, trying to raise a family and putting in all this time and stuff like that. And oftentimes our bodies or our health takes a back seat to that. As we can't allow that to happen, especially in retirement as we're aging and stuff like that. So make sure you're putting your health as a priority in doing those sort of things. Social connections, the old saying, birds of a feather flock together, right? Having those friendships and relationships that are meaningful and that you can share ideas and connect with and, share stories from the past and the present, maybe enjoy hobbies together, all that sort of stuff. There's so many studies done out there about how those social connections are so great for our mental health, and so much more. Finding a sense of purpose. Oftentimes in retirement, sometimes I hear people say, oh, I'm just so happy, I'm going to rest and I'm going to, just take it easy. Well, yeah, you want to do some of that, right? But I'm sure that retirement might be 20 to 30 years, so you want to have a valuable purpose. Maybe that's volunteer, philanthropic sort of stuff. Maybe it's working part-time at some job or business that you always thought you'd enjoy or being meaningful and helping other people and using those experiences you've gained over your life, helping a family business, helping grandkids, stuff like that. Finding that purpose that you have in life. Never stop learning. One of the greatest things here at Centennial Wealth that we enjoy doing is we put on client events. One of them being quarterly market update luncheons for our clients. They come in and we educate them and we give them on a lot of the economic things going out, some of the factors we're looking at, and then a lot of times going into other things, whether it's estate planning, tax planning, healthcare, continuing to educate. And it's so great to see so many people come out for those events to continue that education. And another one, optimism. Be optimistic. It's proven when you're more optimistic, your mental health is better, and it tends to be kind of contagious, right? You're around optimistic people, you may start to become optimistic and vice versa. So make sure you're looking at that glass as always half full and such like that. Practice mindful gratitude. Say thank you for a lot of those things. We've been blessed in so many ways. You've worked hard for this and you've earned it, but be gratitude and be thankful for all those things and practice that, and you'll find that there's a lot of purpose in that as well. And finally, probably the one I kind of chuckled a little bit at the end, and some of you may disagree with this, and I'm sure some of you will definitely say yes, have a pet. They talked about how for mental health and cognition sort of stuff, walking your dog, all of that sort of stuff. So having that pet forces you to get out and be active. So hopefully you found this valuable today. A little bit different than our normal financial assets, but stay tuned for so much more here on Retiring Well.